Do you remember that show though? Do you?
Well, we played in USD a couple of
A
times.
couple of times, okay. So you might not remember that particular one. It was at the Great Hall. You know. Yeah, it was at the Great Hall. And me and Priscilla, we were watching through the windows. We were watching through like the side glass. You know, after trekking all that way, we didn't even have we didn't have the money. We were like, I was doing my national service, my post-secondary school national service at the time. You know, and we were watching through the side glass. And then after that, we came out and we had a little chat with you. We had a little chat with David, you know, and guess what? Many years later, I got to play with David in Sharing, you know, and it's full circle, man. There's so much history, so much history. You know what? We'll have time to talk more about that. Right now, though, let's focus on the rhythm. What's your general feelings about the project?
Yeah, very positive, very positive. I tell you because me, I've never really done this sort of thing before this one. You know, like do a compilation. You didn't hear me?
Yeah, they hear you clear.
Yeah. So this is my first, and I really like the whole vibe. You know, the positivity around the whole project and getting to meet some of the other artists too through the interviews and stuff. And I like the way you promote the thing. You know, you're giving it full attention when it comes to the media, and that's part of what we lack in the industry when it comes to reggae here in Ghana. You know, we don't do focus on media and promotion, but this one is going very, very, very well, and I love it.
Thank you so much. Command Music salute you back. So let me tell you, yes. Let me ask you, Room Don't Choke. Whoa.
That song.
What went into your thought process is writing that song, man? Because you know what? Before you hinted that it was something about Afro-Caribbean, that's where my mind went when I listened to the song. Afro-Caribbean and Jara restaurant and those type of places.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's the kind of picture I wanted to paint. You see, I really didn't have. I wanted to just paint the picture of what the whole scene was like. Them time.
Yeah.
The thinking part of it was because of where the money came, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I do pidgin songs, they are not usually reggae. So this is the first time too I did a reggae song in pidgin.
That's wicked, keke. It's like somebody would say, wicked, keke. You know, and the whole pidgin thing too. You know, apart from.
The picture.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Okay, sorry. Wait.
Yeah, I can hear you better now. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So you were saying something?
No, you were telling me about your thought processes when you were writing the song.
Yeah, I just wanted to paint a picture of what happened then. You know, and to not make it one-dimensional, I just didn't want to talk about we are playing and people are there and the room is choked, so I put in that girl who happened to
that storyline, yeah.
So it's a subplot, isn't it?
That makes it a bit more beautiful.
Yeah, you know, because you don't know what the story is actually. You don't know whether it's a love story, it's a broken heart story, or it's just a girl who loves reggae and gin and lime, you know.
But what's up with the chewing gum though? Like, what in chewing gum do you? Why? They make noise for your ears inside.
Yeah, I just smoke on the attention. She's in a public place and, you know, it's not a picture, isn't it?
But you see, the thing is, there's loud music playing, and still her gum is bothering you. She must have really been chewing that gum really loud. Anyhow, so one other thing I want to focus is that a lot of us artists on this project are also professionals who this project has revealed, right? A lot of us have other aspects to us that people don't know about. You are into film as well. Give us a little bit of your background before we wrap up.
About what?
Your videography background and all of that. Nice.
You know where you know that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went to film school. I then enough. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the same time that we were recording our first album, Development Plan. That was when I was finishing school. So it was like that. When I finished after that, we started playing band. So I didn't do much. But before I finished school, while I was in school, and me and Binan, we were writing film score, you know.
Mm. I see. So,
and I was also acting in some of the films and stuff like that.
Nice.
Acting and sometimes even directing to do some TV programs that I also directed.
Mm. So tell us, where's the rest of the band? Where is? Yeah.
Where's what?
Where's the rest of the band? Where is Benin? Where is Boge? Where is David? Where's Jomens?
Jomens is in the States. You know, Benin passed away some years ago.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Oh no, okay. But yesterday was his birthday, so I put a shout out for him.
Oh, may the Lord rest him.
Yesterday also happens to be exactly 35 years, you know, from 1987 on his birthday that we formally formed the band.
Interesting. Why is this not in the news?
Me and David and Sabo, you know.
I see.
Sabo is in Germany, David's in the States, Jomanis is in the States, Boga is here in Ghana, and he's doing other things. And Quake is here. The last thing I played with Quake together.
Are we gonna get a reunion show of some sort at some point?
We have to ask them. Media, I'm here.
You know what? Let's throw that challenge to Chromantic Music here. Who knows what might come out of that? Oh man. Hello?
Oh,
yeah, Fred.
Yeah, you said challenge. Yeah, you said throw the challenge to who?
To Chromantic Music, and let's see what comes out of that.
Yeah, if you can put it together, it would be nice.
Fantastic. Let's see what comes out of that, everybody. All right? Thank you very much, big bro. Like I call you all the time, because you are indeed my big bro in every aspect of the word, you know, musically and everything. You know, I look up to you. I'm sorry?
I said enough respect to, and I give thanks for putting together this project, you know.
Thank you so much. Leave us with some nuggets, though. What do you want to leave us with? 30 seconds.
Oh, well, I just like all the fans to know that I've been thinking about them. I've been wishing to connect with them more and more, and so I've prepared something nice. After this Blue Blood Choke, there's some more things happening.
Blessed heights, blessed love from the motherland. Fred, yes I am. Ah yeah, Ghana King. Alright, yes I love. When we dey do it with styling, and it dey heat. We dey hit them with highway. As you dey see so, people dey outside there. Them have ticket though, them no fit come near. Karunda choke full of smoke. Some have coke, some get told. Now waiting be your own, your face where you dey frown. We dey in the zone, always in the sound. So come out your lighter, make the flames go higher, because we found a burning desire. So right now, make we show them some fire. And if a tweet be a sweet is fit to be a sweet. The girls them love it, guys them love it. Everyone talking about it, oh yeah. Alright. Somebody tell that girl say, we know the mind though, but how she dey chew that gum way? You know fine, oh. Fine girl way is shadow nice. I be the see so. Gin, lime and party ice. Now you need a drink so. Sometimes she be lonely, sometimes she be slow. No one know the totally how she come but show. But room don't choke, full of smoke. Some have coke, some get
Where the money Riddim, you don't know. Yes, it started off as 10 artists and then it went up to 21. Guess what? Right now it's 34 tracks and counting. Right now on the line we have man like, guess what? This man, when you see him and you telling him name, you know why he's called, You know what I mean? Welcome on to the vibes right now, man. Carl. Naya Fire. Blessed love, Naya. Yes, sir, King. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. More life on spring.
Every time.
In Ghana, sun is shining.
Every time, can't see. All right. So tell us a little bit your experience with the Where the Money Riddim. How did you get involved? How did you come up with your lyrics? How do you see it going so far?
Okay, first of all, I was introduced to the whole agenda by Osajeko, and he actually told me to contact you so that we can verify if I would have the opportunity to be on it. And of course, I did contact you, and we reasoned, and you said you've already seen my work, and I'm worthy of being on the Riddim. And yeah, you sent the Riddim across.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So it started from there.
All right.
Yeah, and from there, I had a great listening before the inspiration came with the lyrics. Yeah.
So one of your song is one that is very easy to stick to the mind. You know why? Because you chose like a melody line that goes with the riff. You know what I'm saying? That thing is wicked, me not lie. You know? And how you just broke off. Yeah, seriously, yo. And how you just break off from doing the, patois thing and all of a sudden you start singing that. It's wicked, me lie.
Yeah. I thought there must be the African signature.
Yeah.
And a lingua that would give a reference to the source of the art.
Yeah.
And the whole and the whole administrative aspect, because this is typical Ghanaian, and you can run from that.
Nice. So let me push you to the wall a little bit though, my lad. Because when we're launching the thing, because this is a question that a fan asked us, right? So I'm transferring that question to you. When we were launching the song on King Lagazi's show, what happened there that day, man? Because even Lagazi himself said, yo, you're one of the most firebrand artists in know. You're one of the people who's like most ready any day to hold the mic and let it drop. What happened that day?
Okay. First of all, when I sent the song for mixing, I didn't get the final mix. I didn't get to hear the whole mix and also to see what the whole thing sounded like. So when I went to the studio, Lagazi also told me that actually he received the song, but it was not the master.
Yeah.
So from that vibe almost killed my
Yeah. I know how that feels.
Yeah.
As an artist, I know how that feels too. But anyway, everybody who know you. Go through.
Yeah, so from there, I think he expected me to deliver the whole lyrics on the song, but I gave him the chorus and the hook line part of the verses. I couldn't really.
Well, like I was saying though, anybody who know Naya Fire, like Lagazi said, never run away from the mic, So enough respect still, you don't know. And give thanks for jumping on the Riddim, on behalf of Comancy Music, I'd like to say enough respect, blessed love. What would you like to leave us with?
Yeah, I would like to say that I am grateful and honored for being recommended, and as well how the work rhythms that have been produced and how they have been projected and how they have been, promoted as well. So this is a great achievement, and it's also a great movement for the Ghanaian reggae fraternity, because so far, for the past decade, I would say this is the biggest rhythm to come out of Ghana.
Enough respect.
Yes, I have to be part of it, because this shows the relevancy and the consistency of all the acts that are on the rhythm. Yeah, so it's majestic.
I give thanks same wise, enough respect for honoring, and blessing the rhythm. Because you know what? A rhythm is just an instrumental until the artist jump on it and put his image and his voice on it.
Let's hear this line.
Power. Wicked like that to that door. Yes, indeed. Now you're fire.
Yeah.
More fire, you don't see.
From the rhythm, I can't run from that, and I must give the applause to
Right.
the producer and all that creative work behind it.
Right. In the meantime, enough respect, you don't know fire. Blessed love, yeah?
I appreciate it.
Every time.
Good like ice.
Every time.
Them
Every
create them
time.
own hell in a paradise. Get to you to better be wise. Watch out now then, yeah. It's the authentic fire slinger. Fire. Straight from Ghana, on better know. The youth them a ball. Some baby still a crawl. Babylon have a fall. One thunderball figure roll. King Selassie overall. The leader them still play fall. Poor people still a plow. There is no grass without no trough. The fire still a burn. We know the table will turn. The children want learn. The leader them show no concern. Time so straight can bend. Jaja guidance I am an ascend. To the ones who take a stand for the truth, you better overstand. Authentic fire, keep it burning higher. Me nah retire, I control my desire. Authentic fire, keep it burning higher. Me nah retire, I control my desire. Authentic fire, keep it burning higher. Make one come in na me power. Jaja try me so. One mommy and one into me power. Jaja try me so. I'm moving forward, can't lose no hope. Jah watch over me. Jah give me more strength, can't lose no hope. Jah watch over me. Give the golden rule, right and left you have to look.
Like I keep telling you, this show has paraded people in the reggae dancehall industry who are multi-talented, who don't just have that talent of singing music and maybe playing a guitar or whatever, but have a completely set of skills in another area. And the brother that I'm about to speak with is one such person, and hopefully through this interview you'll get to know what I'm talking about. Welcome, the man called Jawai. Blessed love, Jawai.
Blessed love, King.
Yes. Jawai, straight to the point. How did you get involved with the project?
With
Where the Money Project? Where the Money Riddim Project?
I'm trying to put on some earphones so I can hear you clearly.
All right. Take your time.
It's all right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Yes, so I first heard about the project when a man like Jabi loved himself
yo, Jawa, I made an album cover for this, my new single.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was like, okay, no problem. So I got you. Then the next thing I heard, it's like, yo, man, them crazy about the rhythm, So a couple of people have already jumped on it. What do you think? So I'm like, let me take a proper listen to the rhythm and get back to you. So the day I listened to the rhythm, that same day, I basically, was it the next day? The very next day, I was in the studio and I wrote my song within like 30 or 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
As
man.
sharp as that.
That's how I came.
As
That's
sharp
how I came
as that.
onto the rhythm.
Nice. And so yeah, you mentioned that you just went to the studio and did it real quick. But what was the process like for you? Like, what was it? What was the energy like? Was it because you were one of the very first artists that came on the project? To be very honest with you, if I'm going to count the first 5 to 10, you would still be in that category of artists that really were first selected for the project.
Like I'm saying, so for me, the rhythm, like I'm saying, speaks for itself. And usually for me, when I'm able to work that fast, it usually means I'm really quite inspired by what it is that I'm hearing.
Beautiful.
There are certain rhythms that will take me maybe like a couple of days to write, a couple of weeks even sometimes. It all depends on like the mood and the feeling that the rhythm arouses in you. Not to say that any rhythm is better than any other. It's a feeling,
It is.
So when everything is aligned and everything is in place, things flow smoother.
Fabulous.
And really and truly, like within 30 to 45 minutes, I had written a complete song.
Nice.
So for me, that also speaks to the strength of the rhythm itself.
Fantastic. So you're also involved in the promotion of the whole project. Like I started by introducing, like I was saying in the introduction, with a complete set of talent, which is not musical at all. Tell us about that.
All right. So my one of my abilities is design and illustration and stuff like that. So I actually do a lot of album covers and design work and even film work for artists out here in Ghana.
Including, like you said, the album cover for my single Zion Awake that's out there.
Exactly.
Go check it on all the streaming platforms.
Straight. And I mean, through the years, I've been, blessed to do works for enough of the artists in Ghana, like I was saying, from album covers to singles to posters to even filming works and.
I was just about to jump there. The videography aspect too, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
And both in front of camera, behind camera, I've done most of it. I do editing as well. I do animation and illustration. So there's been quite a journey artistically.
Social media handles rolling on the screen. You know where to find your wife when you need any of these abilities that he just mentioned, Because as GH reggae dancer artists, let me tell you something. We need to deploy our other arsenals to keep ourselves afloat. You understand? Just so we can keep the fire burning all the while, So you recognize that, like I said, in the other interviews, every single one of the artists that I find here has some other abilities on the side. And we're trying to project that as well because it's all part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to sell our artists other abilities too so that they will make decent money to keep themselves afloat and to keep the industry going because you know what? Nobody's doing it. You have to do it for yourself. Straight fire. Yes. All right, Jawai. So now let's talk about it. How do you see the promotion drive? How do you see what's been your response? I mean not response. What's been the feedback that you've been getting from your track, especially, and from the whole project?
Oh man, it's been fantastic. It's like so a lot of people also didn't know that I could like write or sing in Tree or Ghana. And so for them it's been a good surprise. And I had a friend who was playing it to a couple of campus students out there in the US, and their response was just like phenomenal. Like I'm seeing people jam to words they don't even understand, you know.
Now let's get into the psychology of the song itself. Make we touch it. To be honest with you, yours also was the first song, the first track that I heard that was like, let me call it a love song, right? If it's not, it's love or a woman song, if you will, right? And I was like, whoa, before I heard Kwesi Levi's Second to None and, you know, all the other ones that kept flooding in. It took me on a different dimension altogether. I was swept off my feet. And if you remember, I did tell you that this is one of the best songs that you've ever written.
Well, I give thanks, yeah. Give thanks.
Let's get in the psychology of it. What was going on in your head when you was writing that song? Sex and spliff and all of that.
How we go do? I mean, it's
Rasta man too, body no be firewood or no be so.
Rasta man too, firewood now. And I mean, I did actually have somebody in mind when I was writing that.
Fantastic.
You know, the sister just inspired a lot of, you know, love and a lot of creativity in me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like Rasta no be firewood.
Straight up.
Everybody goes through heartbreak. Everybody goes through moments of love. Everybody goes through moments of appreciation. Sometimes depression.
Yes.
You know, so we all ride that wave. And when it gets to a moment of happiness, you have to appreciate it and, you know, sing
same
about it.
wise. Straight up.
Because it's not we always will sing about poverty and
and suffering. Nah.
Fireborn this, fireborn that. Sometimes, you know, we sing the whole gamut of our story. You don't just narrate one part of it.
Straight up. So here we are. To quote a great man, right? To buttress your point, to quote a very great man called Mokin Krefan is saying Kweku Meisa. To quote a great man, Kweku Meisa, right? Every jack has his jail. Enough said. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I don't know. All right, Jawai. Give thanks, you know, blessed love all the time.
Every time.
Yes. We cannot come anti-music salute you, you know. And we know your birthday is coming up as well. Happy Earth Day in advance, you know. Comanti Music officially join the mass of people that celebrate you and we salute you for all the work you do for the industry, you know. So one love, respect everyone. Leave us with some nuggets, Jawad. Some 30 seconds of golden nuggets.
Well, so there's this thing I like to say about life, you know. We as human beings, we are all like musical notes in a song.
Mm-hmm.
And when the song begins to play and it's time for your notes to play, you will rise in crescendo. And when it's time for your notes to end, you will fall. But anytime that song plays again, your notes will play. And so will you. So I believe life is a cycle. And we are the notes that make up this song. So let's love one another and let's continue harmonizing and playing this song.
This must end up in the Hall of Fame of quotes. Thank you very much, Jawai. Blessed.
Make me touch this, or hold me close on a night like this. From it cold and your touch I miss. I mean one road make I reminisce. No go hard, for the something cold. Give it to you physically, feel it in your soul. Love it when you scream out and you lose control. And me also love it when you softly moan. No go hard, for the something cold. Give it to you physically, feel it in your soul. Love it when you scream out and you lose control. And me also love it when you softly moan. No go slow, for the something fast. She said me if it cool down when me step on the gas. See, succulent Bobby with a soft brown ash, like two overturned calabash. Y'all body hot smoking all a 5 stash. All laid out, sprawled out on the mat in a terracotta hash. Village life the sweet Baby don't please, now hold me close on a night like this. From it cold and your touch I miss. And me one row make I reminisce. Make me touch this, roll in your touch Chinese. I'm in one roll, make I remain in. So say make me touch, make me touch, make me touch. Wa me se abe pe me na intimi me na menya ahosepe ajei woyi wa me se abe o kan sa kire me na meji me na bete osi woyi wa me se abe pe me na intimi me na menya ahosepe osi woyi wa me se abe o kan sa kire me na meji me na bete.
So we have on the line the person I call the absentee. All right, this little daughter should have been her tune should have been one of the first that we released, but through one or two things, most people still haven't heard it except myself and a few other people, the engineer and a few other people. But trust me, it's one of the baddest cuts I've heard on the Riddim. Introducing I call her a little girl because I saw her when she was a baby, you know. And yes, she still looks like my little girl. She is the one everybody call la body girl. Akle, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
What happened? Why haven't we heard your track yet? What's going on there? We're putting you to the wall today. Explain to everybody why we have not heard your song yet.
The reason why, first of all, greetings in the blessed name of His Imperial Majesty Rastafari. The reason why you haven't heard from me is because I'm under a project. So that's basically the reason why I'm not out there, and most of my songs are not out there for official hearing.
All right, okay. So I won't push you too hard. I'll just tell everybody that Akle is also on the way the Money Riddim with a song called what? Tell us.
Every day.
Every day. Every day. It's a beautiful composition, a narration from a single mother's point of view, social commentary, beautiful track. Beautiful track. And you know what? It hasn't come out yet. So, hey, we're not done yet with the way the Money Riddim, you know? That's Akle for you. All right. So what inspired the track, though, Akle? What? Tell us, first of all, tell us how you got involved with the project.
One day, I was home and my dad came and he was like, yo, there's this project going on and I want you to be on it. But due to one or two reasons, I wasn't able to be on the main project. So, I told him and I discussed with him and he was like, no, you can't give excuses. You have to do this. You have to do it on your own and know that this is what you've done for yourself. And being a single mother, I have a daughter who is almost 12 years old, whose name is Makida. So she inspired me. And looking through my life and all the struggles I've been through, I like to sing about things that I'm going through right now in my life, or things I have been through. So that's one of the things that inspired my song Every Day.
Beautiful. And when you say your dad came home to tell you about the project, you mean your daddy is who? Because I'm sure everybody in Ghana knows your daddy.
My father is Daddy Bosco.
Everybody's Daddy Bosco. Yes, indeed.
Yes, Daddy Bosco.
Yes. All right. Respect Daddy Bosco, you know? Large. Yeah, man. All right. So, we like I said, we hope to hear your song very soon out there on the digital platforms. So far, I'm one of the lucky few who have heard it, and I've given it all the stars already. All right. So we expect you to go back to the studio and you know, get it out on the mixer and out onto the digital platforms. All right.
All right, sir.
Blessed love. So what do you leave us with? Give us some nuggets of wisdom before we go.
All I want to tell everybody out there is look for something to do and don't give excuses. And put Jah first in everything you do.
Sweet words of wisdom. Blessed love, Akle. Give thanks. Yeah?
Rastafari, blessed
Every
love,
time.
Dada.
Every time.
Claire, the body girl, real goddess of the earth. Oh gosh, books are free buy and fees are free pay, cost of living is high. What can I say? Bills are free pay, woman must survive. Every day, different problem, different saga. Every day, woman also hard for bread and butter, yeah. Every day, different problem, different saga. Every day, I've got to provide for my little daughter, yeah. Single mother with my daughter, can't even think about designer. And I'm playing the role of her father, responsible for my kid. So me give thanks to grandma and grandpa for the guidance and the support so far. Jehovah Jah will never leave them so dry, cause even in hard times they still provide. So I've got no time to waste, no room for laziness. Jehovah Jah will never leave them so dry, cause even in hard times they still provide. So I've got no time to waste, no room for laziness. So me nah give up, ready for the challenges, live up because every day, different problem, different saga. Every day, woman also hard for bread and butter, yeah. Every day, different problem, different saga. Every day, I've got to provide for my little daughter.
Thank you so much for sticking and staying. You don't know. Yes, indeed. This has been yours truly, Jah beloved headline artist, presenting my fellow artists and the tracks they put on the Where the Money Rhythm. Today it was 5. Next week is going to be another 5. And you know what? We are going to show you all the tracks, including even those that did not make the official list. There's about 2 or 3 other tracks that's not on the official list, but that is still fire, same way that we're going to share with you, right? And one of them absolutely has been Akle. You know, she's not on the official list yet, but her song is definitely going on the digital streams because it is just fire. Simple and short. Yeah. Anyways, in between the times, let me say thank you on behalf of Chromancy Music. We'll see you next week with another set of 5 fire GH reggae and dancehall artists and the works they put on the Where the Money Rhythm. Until such times, this has been yours truly, Jah beloved, anointed, signing out. Until such times, and no more fire.